What's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's Q&A session with KB and baefed, Bo Jackson and Willie Mays Hayes, and everything else in general. Appreciate all the people that left voicemails for me. If you had a voicemail you sent in wasn't on this week's show, make sure to call back and leave another question, and hopefully you get on next week's show. So let's get going.
Hey, Bafe. My name is Edward Harris, but my YouTube name is MiniMan6. I was just wondering, when you played KB, how did you get so many training points? Is it because of home runs, or like what? How do you get all your training points? And also, I want to know on YouTube, how do you live stream? I just want to really know, so could you please answer my question? Thanks.
All right, dude, to answer your first question, to get a bunch of training points with KB, he's really far along in his career, so obviously his stats are good. So he's going to get a lot more hits per game, per week than a guy in like Double A or whatever. So he gets tons of training points just playing normal games. You also will find out that you get more training points the more games you play. So if you sim a lot of games, you're not going to get as many. To answer your second question, how do you live stream? Basically, you need a HD PVR or some sort of PVR that you can capture game footage with. Once you have that, you basically get a program called XSplit. Just do a Google search for XSplit and you will find it. And basically, you just capture your game capture footage and you live stream. It's pretty simple.
Hey, my name's Hector, and I was just wondering who is your favorite baseball player in real life?
What's up, Hector? Thanks for calling. My favorite baseball player right now is probably Miguel Cabrera, with a tie between him and Justin Verlander. Obviously, I'm a Tigers fan, so I'm going to go with the hometown people, but you can arguably say that Miguel Cabrera is the best hitter in baseball right now. And obviously, Verlander is the best pitcher in the baseball right now.
I was just wondering what you think of Yu Darvish and him getting off to a good start, and also what you think of the Astros moving to the AL West next year. Yeah, bye.
For your first question, Yu Darvish, it's pretty good. You never know what you're gonna get when you get a guy that comes from like the Japanese leagues. They don't face as good of competition as the major league people. Plus, you have to invest so much money, even just to talk to the person, to negotiate a contract. It's always hit and miss when you come from those type of leagues. Plus, they don't pitch nearly as many outings as a MLB player does. So hopefully, he doesn't falter down the stretch like the I forget the guy's name escapes me now, but who plays for Boston. He had an amazing first start or first half of a season and then kind of faltered. So hopefully that doesn't happen for him. Actually, I hope it does happen for him because I want the Tigers to beat them this year. But for your second question regarding the Astros moving to the AL this year or next year, sorry, I think it'll be good. I don't. The competition in the AL is much harder than the NL, obviously, but with the addition of being able to have a DH, it might help Houston a little bit. I don't know. It's going to take them a little bit of time to get used to playing against different competitors and stuff. And moving to a different division is going to help them a little bit as far as their pitching and hitting staffs because they're not as familiar with who they have in their lineup. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how that all works, moving from NL to AL. Hopefully, at some point, they just do away with the NL style. I really like the DH side. The AL is such more fun to watch. NL games are so tactical and stuff; it just gets boring. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how that works out.
Hey, Bafe. Just wondering if you can do some more Modern Warfare 3, because I subscribe to your YouTube channel, and I like it, and I like what you do, KB, and Modern Warfare 3. So both of those things more. Thanks.
Well, I appreciate you liking my stuff. I definitely Well, let's back up. I first started this channel to be a Call of Duty guy. I wanted to be the next Sandy Ravage. That was my goal in life. Didn't work out too well. I'm a good player at Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty in general, but not great. But you don't really need to be a great player at the game to get good content. I have good games here and there, so it's not that difficult. But it's so hard to stand out now in the Call of Duty community. That's why I went to MLB. I started last year with MLB 11, and it really made my channel start taking off. I actually was able to get people that normally wouldn't come to my channel coming over to watch baseball stuff, and then I would sprinkle some Call of Duty in here and there. But Call of Duty was my first passion when it came to video games as far as recording and whatnot, so I will definitely keep playing it. I just don't get as much time to play it now as I do, but you can expect to see some Call of Duty mixed in here and there, especially when Black Ops 2 comes out. I'm going to definitely play that.
Hey, this is the Mastermind. Yeah, I'm calling Dave. Another message. I just want to say, when do you plan on retiring KB? Because, you said in one of your live streams that you would plan on retiring KB. Yeah, so this is the Mastermind Head Night. Bye, all base fans. Subscribe to the Mastermind 2517. Bye.
I like your little plug at the end there. Yeah, go subscribe to Mastermind. But yeah, I definitely do plan on retiring KB at some point. Obviously, I want him to have a full career. KB will be the very first MLB Road to the Show character I've ever retired in any one of my MLB The Show games. I played MLB since MLB 09, so not a ton of time, but I've never played enough to retire a person. So KB is definitely going to be the first person I retire, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes once he gets older. I think he's still not even in his 30s yet, so we still have some time for that.
Hey, my question is, what is your opinion on the DH rule? That's all.
So I think I answered this a little bit ago, but I love the DH rule. I think all baseball should abide by the DH rule. I think the NL, it's too tactical. It's too much about matchups and stuff, and I really don't like that too much about baseball. I hate the whole, a left-hander's coming in, I'm going to put a right-handed bat up, or vice versa. A right-handed batter comes into the box, I'm going to put a right-handed pitcher out. Too much of that just, it makes the game take forever to play because there's so many tactical decisions that go into it. And then you're always second-guessing the coaches of what decisions they're making. I think there's too much stats involved with baseball. I know that's like the big thing about baseball is all stats and all that, but the games are taking forever anymore to play, and I think that's why it's losing interest as much as it is, because the games go on forever because of all these different tactical decisions made by, especially in the NL. I think the games last way longer in the NL, so I am of the opinion that DH should be implemented in both leagues, and that's it.
I have a question. Does it exhaust you to do YouTube videos all the time? Is it fun or boring?
I personally like doing it. It is a lot of work. A lot of people think, oh, you're just playing video games and you get money for it. It's a lot more work than just playing video games. If it was just playing video games, it would be awesome. But all the editing, the coming up with different series, making it entertaining, making it something you guys actually want to watch, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time, to be honest with you. I mean, I have a full-time job outside of YouTube, obviously, and when I come home, then having to put all that video together, it is a lot of work. But the fun part comes in when I get stuff like you guys calling my Google Voice number and asking me questions. I really enjoy doing stuff that you guys like watching and all that, so it is rewarding at the same point. Obviously, I can understand how people get frustrated with it, especially if your channel's not growing, but I've been fortunate enough that you guys really do enjoy my videos and come watch it all the time, so it really makes me feel like I'm doing something good. So I appreciate all you guys watching and leaving questions, and that's going to wrap up this week's Q&A sessions. If you want to leave a voicemail and get your questions answered on the next episode, make sure you to call the number that's on the screen, and you can leave a voicemail for me, and you could be on the next Q&A session. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for everybody that sent in questions this week, and hopefully we can continue doing this. All right, guys, peace.